Last time on Difficult Terrain Podcast, we were introduced to our confident adventure crew.
Just goes by Zoe.
Klaus.
Corsican?
Otua Marla.
They went through harrowing tests of mind and might.
And he walks over to Zoe and he says, "Who are you?"
And they were ready to pick out their dorm rooms.
All right. What
Episode 1 is done.
Woo!
And welcome back to Difficult Terrain Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. And I have everyone back here for episode 2. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing great. Honored to
Definitely
be here.
enjoying myself.
Honored to be here. Wow. Okay. That's very special. Is that because of me or is that because of Eric?
We're getting a little deeper, so
It's
we're
definitely the
not
whiskey.
for anything.
It's nothing to do with the other people in the room.
Yeah,
Or
right.
the podcast in Zoom room.
Well, we, of course, we went through episode 1. I struggled through episode 1. Luckily, I was lifted by all you guys. You guys were fantastic. I rewatched it. I was like, oh, that storyteller, that GM is struggling. And everybody else is doing great.
It's okay,
So
Dolph.
thank you.
You did.
We're here for you. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate it. And but that got me to thinking that, you know, what made you crazy people join a podcast and put yourself out onto the world and publish something that will never leave the internet ever? What would make you do something like that, Matt?
Wow, in that case, I changed my mind. I'm out of here.
I quit. Never leave the internet? What does that mean?
Once it's on the internet, it's there forever. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah. Well, so I'm good friends with Eric, and he always was trying to text me just to kind of, as a friend would do, and I would just never reply. And then I was like, I kind of got to get back to him. So instead of just texting him back once in a while, I said, let me just sign up for a podcast. Simpler.
Oh,
It's
man,
a lot easier.
That's a great idea.
To text or to join a podcast than to text. Yeah. Yeah. No, but it seems like a lot of fun. I'm kind of like a noob/nerd. I grew up, playing MTG, but doing it very with, surface level noobdom, like playing green, playing white, not really messing with, blue or black too much. So like the fantasy genre and like playing around, but, still a lot more for me to learn. So I'm sure I'll be cringy to listen to here and there, but I'm picking it up as fast as I can, guys. So cut me some slack.
So you have the bowling league excuse, like, hey, I want to hang out with my buddies, but we have to do something together. Let's join a bowling league.
Yeah,
kind of like that. I
and
dig
then
that.
met all you guys, and I was like, it works. Let's go.
Very cool, Eric.
Well,
Because you've taken on more than just joining a podcast. You have pretty much taken on the technical expertise of learning how to handle everything behind the scenes.
yeah, I'm a professional. This is the first time using OBS, first time using audio capture, and I think I'm pretty perfect at it. So we should have zero issues going forward.
You would think somebody would be paying you for this.
You'd think so, but that's not how these things work.
It's a job of passion.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just really excited that we are finally doing this. We've been talking about it for a while. I mean, Josh, Dolph, we've been playing in games since 2018? 2007? 18? Yeah. So, I mean, I met you guys through this. We started with 5e, and I got you guys to switch to Pathfinder.
How dare you say that?
I know, right? And I'm finally excited. We've had some really, really good times together, and I'm finally excited. I'm excited to finally start recording some of this stuff, because I know our sessions are a ton of fun. So I want other people to have fun as well.
Agreed. A ton of fun. That's a big call out. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I think we can.
If you don't mind. Yeah.
Orna, how about you? You got kind of swung into this at the last minute. I
Lorna did get swung into it. Yeah, I got swung into it. I know Eric through my brother-in-law, so it's multiple degrees of separation here. But I started playing D&D during the pandemic to stay somewhat sane. I don't know if I was fully sane. I think Eric found out because he is best friends with my brother-in-law, and I'm very close with him too. So he just kind of pulled me in. So I wanted to do more of this type of stuff, and this was a great opportunity.
That is an interesting connection. The brother-in-law's one of brother-in-law's best friends.
He's my
cousin.
He's my cousin.
Oh, it's your cousin. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sam says you're best friends, so I don't know.
Sam's brothers say that I'm his brother. So
Yeah.
we went to college together. Went to college with Matt.
You were the best man.
Yeah. He didn't technically have. He was my best man, but he didn't have a best man.
That's fair, because
Yeah,
the brother situation.
because he has two brothers. Yeah.
Well, everyone knows once you're best friends, you're no longer cousins.
It's true.
Yeah, I think that
Sure.
that supersedes.
It overwrites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I think so. Somewhere.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Josh, how about you? What made you jump on to a podcast and broadcast your entire life?
Oh, well, I've been playing role-playing games since I was 7. So honestly, being able to join any podcast that promotes a hobby that I've enjoyed for the entirety of my life, effectively, as well as, just fun. Like, why would I not want to do that? It's perfect. It's a perfect hobby.
And let me give it up for Josh. Josh has got a perfect voice for radio, podcast, audio, whatever. It's very, very crisp. Very
Well,
jealous.
thank you. I also had
I
a
think we
radio
all
show
have
back
great
in.
voices. I'm sorry, but
It's true.
while Matt's saying that, I'm like, Matt has a nice voice, and then I was thinking of everyone else.
Speak for yourselves.
I was going to say the same thing. Matt over here, NPR, saying, "Hey, Josh has a great
Right?
voice."
Right. That's when I try to intentionally speak slower. If I usually speak in my Northeast Jersey fast accent, and if you guys are listening on 1.5 or 2x, God help you. So I will try to be mindful of that. It's very true. Yeah.
No, I got into this. I felt very similar to Josh. I felt like I just need to get it out there. Like, we're doing something. We're playing this anyway, and what can we do to make this more valuable for us and for everyone else, and put out the best game we can put out there, and really see if we can get some good content out there that people enjoy and enjoy listening to, enjoy following. I think that would be awesome.
I really can't wait to start just making millions and millions of dollars through this.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We're not really supposed to talk about the millions we're making on the side.
Right.
All the sponsorships.
My bad.
I also thought of, like, especially after 2020 and 2021 first part, like, I don't know about you guys, but podcasts really kind of got me through it. So, like, being able to help others in the way that I've also received help seems great.
So sappy. It wasn't easy 2020. I was with somebody, so this helps be hanging out with your best friend all the time. That's true.
Oh, talk about sappy. For the record, we were all with Joe Exotic during 2020.
Yes, we were. Absolutely. Still am.
Is Joe Exotic the tiger guy?
Wow.
Tiger
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
That's Tiger King?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I actually didn't watch it.
I've never watched it, but I at least
so
know his
sorry.
name.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. It was the one thing I wasn't paying attention to in 2020.
You're reading all those books behind you.
That's right.
Just finished him.
Yep. Just finished him yesterday.
Well, let's jump right in here. Let's jump into this game. I'm over here.
Dolph, can you remind me what game we're playing?
We are playing. What are we playing? We're playing Pathfinder 2.
That's right.
We're
2E.
playing the Strength of Thousands adventure path, and we are in the first book, Kindled Magic, which a lot of times the books give away what's going on, but that gives no spoilers away. So it's a good title.
Yeah, I can confirm.
think-
I've read it cover to cover, and that title has nothing to do with the adventure.
Eric, you don't mind sending me your Spark notes on the adventure, right?
Yeah, sure. I took a lot of notes.
Cool, thanks.
Kindle the Magic sounds like a candle I should be buying at Bath and Body Works or something.
Well, I'm going to head over to the recap. Let's talk about what happened last week. So last week, we jumped right into school with you guys. Your first day of school, we learned about most of your characters' morning before school, and we learned about Otua's. Am I saying it right?
Otua, yes.
Otua. Well, we learned about Otua's entire life story.
His deep, dark, unsettled family history.
It was a deep dive. This is true. And you went in and you pretty much had almost your first class with Teacher Ott, and you met him face to face. Some of you probably knew him or knew about him being locals in town, but he brought you into the fold and led you through a lot of your first day and how things are going to work and how things are going to move forward. A lot of questions about your characters, and gave you a few tests to see how you guys work together and how you solve problems. Then he sent you over to Spire Dormitory, which is where we are now. And you met Essie Dejana, and Cheshire, the cat folk. And they are about to give you a tour of the Spire dorm, which, if you zoom a little bit out this map, look how huge this dormitory is. I guess not huge, but it's a good size.
Yeah, it looks.
A beast.
I mean, I feel like that's about the same size of dorms that I went to.
About the same size of dorms you went to? Okay.
Yeah. Although, like, I'm looking at it, and it's mostly draped in fog of war. So
right, it's a little hard to tell when most of it is black, but
based on what I can see through the windows and the grandiose staircase, definitely had those at my school. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I measured it. It's 305 feet across. I guess that's pretty normal.
That's not that big.
That's not that big.
It looks very grandiose, though.
It does. Mm-hmm. And just like college, yeah, it is mostly in fog of war, just like real life college. Mm-hmm. All right.
Different kind of fog.
Let's get you going in. So Essie comes up and says, yes, let me take you on a tour of the facilities here, so you know where you're staying and how things work. And if you'll follow me, all right. She comes in and great. She says, so welcome to your new home. This is the common area, common room. A lot of people come and hang out here, and do their thing. And you see here, these are giant mosaics on the ground here, and there's a lot of mosaics on the walls, just very beautifully. A lot of it's hand done, or as you probably know, done with magic by hand, if you will. So cheating a little bit, if you will.
Is it cheating?
But just really beautiful dorm, and these couches are big, fluffy couches. They're way more comfy than they look. They're like clouds, and there's big poofs sitting around. It is just a total great, like, chill hangout place here in the lobby. And she walks you a little forward here, and she says, to the left and right at the end of the hallways, there's bathing places here. You shower and wash and put your dirty laundry that gets cleaned once a week. And on your left here, and I kind of put them out of the way, but a gentleman walks up, says, hello, says, you are the new students. It's nice to meet you. I'm Ignacy.
Well, it's real nice to meet you. My name's Zoe.
Excellent. You're Zoe. Okay. And who are you?
Someone say something about showers. I stink like rotted goat.
Oh, yes, the showers are great here. They have the very strong water.
What did you say your name was?
Ignacy.
I go up, hey Ignacy, is that short for anything? Oh, I have to talk in my low voice. Hey Ignacy, is that short for anything?
I hope this is your character doing that.
Puff the chest out.
No, it's my full name. It's my full first name.
Nice to meet you, Ignacy. I'm Corsican. You can call me Corsican.
Oh, very nice. Is that short for anything?
No.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. How about you? What is your name?
Well, my name is Klaus.
Oh, Klaus.
It's nice to meet you.
Excellent, Klaus. And what is this plant over here?
Oh, that's my friend Gordy. He don't talk too much, but he's real nice. Real nice.
I hope so. He looks like some sort of Cthulhian monster.
I've heard that before, but he wouldn't hurt a fly unless that fly were hurting me. But it's okay.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I am on the way to somewhere, but if you ever need anything alchemical, perhaps some alchemical items, for a reasonable fee to recoup my time and expenses, I do sell up to 3rd level alchemical items.
3rd level, you say?
And you live in this dorm? Where's your room? I need to find you.
Yes, I am over here. I'm in A11. Let me find it here.
A11. Yeah. Let me just refer to the GM map.
Yeah, pull up those spark notes,
day
man.
1 on campus, and we already met our dealer.
Yeah, I was about to say.
First thing, he says, I'm over here. This is my room. He must have been either coming from here or... why can't I open the door? Can anybody open this door?
Door's open.
It's already open.
Oh, it is. Oh,
I'm
it's
in.
open. Just come on in.
I'll let you go in first. Okay. Oh, what a wonderful, lovely dorm you have. Excellent. Well, nice meeting you. I'd love to get to know you more.
Me too. Very soon. And in here there's glass alchemy equipment all over the room, scattered across desk, chest, bookshelves, and he looks like he is capable but messy.
Klaus will look in, and he won't go in because an alchemist. I don't know if I trust this guy yet. But we'll look in and look back to Zoe. I'm like, should we trust him?
Yeah,
Seems
why
odd.
wouldn't
I'm right
he?
here.
Oh, hey. Did I say my name was Klaus? And Klaus will walk away.
O2 was just kind of glancing around his room, kind of like eyeing everything. Like, this guy's been around a little bit. He looks like, maybe he's our RA, maybe he's just kind of, upperclassman.
Yeah, he has his whole dorm room to himself. It's pretty impressive.
It's a very nice rug he's got. Or is that a mosaic?
It's a
Does
mosaic
look a little-
rug.
Ooh, there you go.
The best kind.
It's like when you glue a puzzle together after you put it together, it's kind of like that.
Is it possible for us to do a perception check when we look in? See if there's anything
Absolutely.
off.
I guess as we go through, we'll talk a little bit about how Pathfinder works. Eric, did you want to be our dedicated rules guy discusser?
Ooh, I can discuss rules. Yeah, absolutely. Love
about
discussing
secret checks.
rules. So
Plus
in
3, by the way.
Pathfinder 2nd edition, certain checks, things like perception or stealth or knowledge, are called secret checks. And so these are checks that are made by the GM, and the GM, or storyteller in this case that we are going with, will tell you not necessarily the result, the number, but sort of what happens, what the result is of the roll. For example, if you're looking for traps and you actually roll and you roll a 20, you know pretty well that there's not going to be a trap there. However, if you are looking for traps and the GM, storyteller, still getting used to that, sorry, rolls a secret check and tells you don't see a trap there, you don't know whether you rolled a 20 or a 1. You just know that your character knows there's no trap there. So you're not going to make any sort of metagaming decisions. So it's an interesting thing that is added to the 2nd edition to kind of minimize some of the metagaming that can happen.
I like that a lot. That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know you were going to go into that much depth.
Oh, sorry. You wanted to talk about rules, and
You gave him a chance to talk about rules. You knew this was going to last a little bit longer. You knew.
That's good. Well, I'm going to roll your perception check. What's your bonus?
Plus 3.
Plus
Not great.
3. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what you do notice is that, you notice on him, first of all, that his clothing seems to be very expensive, high end. I think you see like a Gucci label on the side.
Oh.
And the other thing you notice is some of those alchemical items appear to be perhaps a little less than what a student should be brewing in a dorm. Might be a little more to it, maybe poisons.
Okay. So we did find a drug dealer. The dorm drug dealer. So Klaus was right to suspect this man. Okay. At least
poisons and or bombs. You're not 100% sure, but he definitely seems to be doing something a little bit under the table, perhaps.
I mean, we are carrying weapons around the dorm, so making further weapons inside doesn't seem that crazy.
That's fair.
admittedly, none of us are making poisons on the rig.
Hey, you don't know
Speak for yourself.
You don't know what Zoe does in his spare time.
Oh no. What group have I put myself into?
I didn't
What
say that
nest?
out loud.
What hive of scum and villainy have I found myself in?
Scum and villainy. Well, it was great to meeting you. I'm going to head out and talk to you later. And he starts to leave, unless you guys have any other questions for good old Ignacy.
You have a good day
Ignacy
now. Appreciate your time.
Cantarells. All right, he heads
It was nice
out.
to meet you.
He teleports. And,
Oh, it's very impressive.
That kind of school.
and so SE says, so all the rooms on our west, if you were to be standing above us, and like on some sort of drone, then all the rooms to the left are currently taken. I'll take you to mine though. You can take a look at mine if you like.
Sure.
I need-
Why not?
All right, she is going to take you over to her room, which is
It's
there's a lot of
A16.
rooms. It's A6 actually, close enough.
Close. That's a wall. That's a messy room.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Bells, that is a messy room.
That is a messy room. She's like,
Perception check on her.
she's like, it's a large room, but it is a bit lonely. It's
I'll
strange.
keep you company.
There's a little forward there.
We did.
I didn't mean it in that way.
No, not Corsican.
Very
I meant
outgoing.
She's, I have a girlfriend, but I appreciate it.
I'm just offering to be friends, my friend.
She does talk a little bit about how it's strange to have it to herself. She grew up with a lot of brothers and sisters, but everywhere you see it's stuffed to the brim. As you can see, it's messy. There's hiking supplies, sports sticks, leather pieces hanging on the wall, carving supplies, book glue, parchment, stray books, half-done sewing projects. She seems like she's very active and outside, and then just keeping herself busy is what you would imagine from looking at this room.
I can't get over the location of her bed. I feel like that's just inexcusable.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she was ransacked and we needed to solve the case right now, but
Would you like us to figure out who trashed your room?
That's rude. She says that's rude, but I understand. It's a little messy. Maybe we should go.
Thanks for showing us.
Do you need help in rearranging this? I'll offer my services.
No, well, maybe, yeah. Actually, that might be nice. I don't know if we can redraw the map or not, but we'll see what we can do.
Okay. Yeah. I'm here to help.
So, otherwise, yeah, feel free to browse around in here and take a look around, see what you want to find out. And if you have any questions, I'll be back up front when you're done. Your rooms. You should probably want to know about where to stay. So, pretty much
I was
all the
about to
rooms
ask.
on the east side are free, except for the first two. So,
I start kind of walking over briskly. And say, this one, I'll take this one right in the social middle of the white.
oh,
I
gosh.
collide with the wall. I call this one right here, the one I'm in front of. I hope you all don't mind. I'm very social. I like to be. I'm
That's
not
great.
talking in my voice. I'm very social. I like to really just kind of be in the middle of all of the activity. I hope you don't mind. You'll all have quieter rooms if you go further away from that.
That's
I'll
cool.
take this room.
So, well, come get me when you're done. And
I
I'll be out
can't
front.
get into the room though. Is there another entrance? Is that
Is it
why?
locked?
Oh, just to open the door.
Yeah,
There you
click
go.
the door to open.
Oh, you just click.
So,
Oh, this is a lot smaller than the other upperclassmen rooms. That's too bad. What? Mine's the smallest room. Hold on, I'm gonna go explore the other.
It's too late. You already chose your
parties in
room.
this room. This is not okay.
I'm on this bed
Oh,
already. It's
you've got
mine.
a big room. All right.
It's
Trades.
mine, Corsican.
A Tua.
This is my room, Corsican.
I know. I just wanted to check it out. Is that all right? I just wanted to say hi. Hope you're settling in okay.
Nice to meet you.
you lock yourself in?
While you're sort of exploring, I mean, you might see Zoe kind of sitting there, kind of clapping his hands together, and like, I don't think I really need one of these. My wife's kind of at home. I don't think I could leave her and stay in one of these rooms. So, y'all find the best rooms for you and really enjoy them. And I'll come and visit, whenever you want. But
yeah, you're welcome whenever.
Oh, thank you very much. That's mighty kind of you. Are you gonna let your little plant
Gordy
friend stay with us?
stay here?
Yeah. No, well, see, the thing about Gordy is you can't quite get more than, let's say, 100 feet away from me at any one time. So you probably can't stay here without me.
That's fair. That's a lot of loyalty.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he loves
Very
kinda
needy.
like playing Gordy 40 hands. I really love that Klaus's room is already called on the map and has been written.
Well, I am very quick to grab what I want.
I might
These
do it to
rooms
all the
are
rooms for you.
already furnished and everything, right? I mean, it looks like there's already carpets and rugs and beds and sheets.
Yep, you
Pretty
got
nice.
it all. It is nice. It's nice going to a private school.
Money well spent. Klaus has just opened up all the doors in this
But I
dorm.
have to make sure I pick the right room.
Well, where are the other options that are available? I didn't think I got a good enough.
All right.
Hey, Klaus, where you at, buddy? Hey, buddy.
Over
Have
here.
you seen any other good dorm rooms? Mine's kind of small. In the market
Well,
for an upgrade.
I mean, I thought you wanted the one that was right up front, so you could
Yeah,
be
well, I picked
sociable.
before I opened the door and saw how small it was. Did you find any good big ones?
Well, mine's pretty big, but I'm keeping that one. This one
That's
looks
fine.
pretty good.
Do you like hosting parties?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You know, if you have one, I will come to the
Yes,
the
for
party.
sure.
Okay.
We'll be just a little tight.
You can have this unfurnished one down here.
That is probably the
Okay, you walk into there, and who walked in there? Corsican?
Corsican.
still looking for the bathroom. That is the urinal.
That is,
Oh, get out of that.
so that's East Bath, and it is there's heaps of unclaimed clothes. It looks like in here, just piled up clothes. And as you walk in, a couple of the clothes start folding themselves, and they fold up into little frogs. And the little frogs appear. So don't move your character. I'm gonna pause you.
How does it feel, Dolph?
These little frogs like hop out of the laundry, and they come to attack you.
What?
And,
You froze me. I can't.
I know.
Wait, seriously?
And we are going to go into initiative.
No.
Oh, wow. What? Laundry
yep.
frogs are attacking?
Laundry frogs.
Does the school know about this? This seems like a violation of some sort.
It could be. You might have to check with security or the campus cops.
Ow. And we are all very far away.
Yeah.
There you are.
And
I felt
Otua,
very
it was
safe.
opening doors all the way at the bottom. He's fucking exploring
Oh shit!
3 doors down.
Just trying to find Corsican a bed and
So no, oh man!
Wow.
Well, at least the doors are open.
Did I get
If
a
you
nat
guys want
20
to
on
roll
that?
initiative for me, let me know what you got.
Yeah, so we are rolling in person, not using the virtual tabletop. So Zoe got a 17, and Gordy doesn't have his own initiative. Correct.
Corsican got a 10.
Not a natural 20.
yeah, through addition, I got 17. Row to
Corsican got a 10.
10, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, so Otua, all the doors are open. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do a perception check. What's your perception bonus?
The interesting thing about Pathfinder 2e is that you typically use perception for initiative. It's less based on how quickly you can react and more based on, as in previous editions. And now it's really kind of based on typically how well you perceive what's going on.
got it. So then, my number would be 14 then.
I think bad guys go first, but
Yes, in Pathfinder
so go
2e,
first.
they do go first. If you tie,
always-
if you tie for the same number.
So I guess you're saying that these frogs are bad guys, not just good guys that are misled, confused, scared.
Ooh, yeah, you did assign sort of a moral standing to them without really exploring their beliefs and everything. So
This is
They're
not what we do
also-
with the Mugambi. I made a mistake. We don't hate people just for how they are.
I didn't say I
cool.
hated
I-
them.
I kind of like
They're
their
making another jump.
Well, we
I kind of like their
them
design though.
just because of who they
I
are.
do too. I do too.
Once we vanquish them, I might wear them as a t-shirt.
Because they are a
I
t-shirt.
want to train it and have it be my.
Oh,
best
that would be a
friend.
good t-shirt. All right, great. So it is going to be Zoe's turn. So I rolled for your perception, and I guess I'll ask, Korzgan, did you yell or anything? You saw these
Yeah.
things?
Of course. Ah! Wait, lower pitch. Oh!
The war cry of a great sailor. And Zoe, Otua, excuse me, you hear that. Oh, Zoe's first.
Zoe's first,
Otua,
yeah.
we changed your
Yeah,
initiative. I'm with
I-
you. Zoe, what's your perception bonus?
+5.
Oops. Crack that. So you don't hear anything.
All right.
Sitting
So-
pretty.
Yeah.
Are you moving around over there anyway during your turn, or you want to keep your character where he is?
Not Zoe's. I mean, Zoe was kind of staying planted. He wasn't really interested in checking out the rooms. I didn't really have any reason to do that. So, yeah.
How about Cordy? Does he get a perception check? Is
He does actually. Yes, he does have his own perception check.
And he can talk to you.
+4, and he can talk. He can talk to anyone. He knows common and halfling.
Oh.
He just chooses
Well, he
not to
hears-
most of the time.
hears less than you do, so it's,
Okay. Yeah. So he's kind of sitting. I mean, yeah, they're just kind of sitting there.
Well, next is the first little frog spell scheme, as you can see in there, which for some reason. Oh, you know what? There's a lot of mods in this game. I know a lot of people are listening, but we hope, and a lot of people are listening. The mods on Foundry, which is the system we use, often do a lot of this stuff for me, and they're not doing that because I have them turned off. So everyone can see the name of the creature that is in here. By the way, no
we
big
have no
deal.
idea what it is.
He hops at you. So he hops right next to you here. Doop, 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 bloop. And a little tongue comes out. And it's like razor sharp folded cloth. It's just folded so hard and tight that it zaps right at you. And it goes right off your armor. Are you wearing armor right now, by the way?
I
I
doubt
would
it.
assume so. I mean,
It's leather armor, isn't it?
You do have leather armor on your character. The question is,
Okay.
are you wearing it to
Do I
class?
put it on for the first day.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you this time. You didn't know what
Yeah.
you're walking into. And then let's think about after this how you guys want to walk around the campus. Well,
I mean,
you'll
if
all
we're
be
getting
armored after this.
attacked,
Yeah.
then maybe from now on.
yeah.
He takes one more tongue slap at you and just completely misses. So it is your turn, though. You go next.
It's also, this guy is like that big, right? It's not a gigantic frog.
Yeah, he's like the big toads.
Okay.
Like in Australia and stuff. Kind of like that. The
Yeah.
big-
I just
that
kick
big.
at it.
yeah, give it a kick. Or you can take your weapon out if you want.
Nah, I'm just gonna kick it, dude.
You're just gonna kick it. Okay.
Be like, what is this thing? Ah, come on.
Sweet.
Is there a roll I need to do for that success?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you go
Acrobatics.
to the actions tab on your character sheet, you'll see an unarmed strike there at the bottom.
Oh, right.
So roll a d20 with, adding that modifier.
Okay, I got a 12, so I got 19.
A 12.
Well, no,
19.
19.
A 19 total?
Plus, yeah. Plus.
Oh, you rolled a 12. Okay, great. Yeah, you give it a good kick. If you roll damage for me.
Yes. Okay, I got a 2 plus 2 is 4.
Nice. Yeah, you give it a good little kick. Now, you get 3 actions in Pathfinder 2, so you can kick 2 more times if you want, but you get a bigger negative every time you use an action, which is fine. He tried to attack you twice. So you can do that, or if you want to do something else, totally fine.
I'm just gonna try to leave. I don't really want to get into any trouble or whatnot in this school on the first day.
Okay, nice. So you move on out of there. And as you move out of there, they kind of see you go, and they unfold, and they pop back into the clothing.
What the hell? I imagine I don't see that happening.
I know. I would say so. In Pathfinder, you kind of have vision everywhere, every direction. We kind of roll around that sometimes, but I'll give it to you so you can kind of you're out of combat, and that you're not in danger anymore.
Okay, cool. So is initiative-based turns over then?
Initiative-based turn is over. You guys are out of combat.
Hey everybody! Oh my gosh! I just had something crazy happen in the bathroom. It's not what you think.
Don't go in there.
I don't know if you need us. I don't know if you need to tell us about that, but
There's some weird frogs that are made out of clothing. They just attacked me. Not that well, but I just want to let you know. Be ready if you need to go use the bathroom.
are you saying laundry attacked you?
Yep, laundry in the shape of frogs attacked me.
May I?
It wasn't that big of a deal, but I just want you to not be shocked when you go to the bathroom at 2 a.m. and you're kind of hungover or kind of drunk and, you stumble on a frog.
I think you might have spent a little too much time in Ignacio's room before.
Well, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
That's kind of
I
weird,
will
though.
be using a different bathroom.
To it down where you are. Those are showers, by the way, if you're wondering.
She was just standing in the showers, yelling back.
I'm 3 doors down. Hit the music.
Sounds like you got time.
Is this all gender bathrooms?
Yes,
Looks like it.
you would think so.
All race, all gender.
But it seems like the one on the east where you came from was less used. So maybe if you want more privacy, they go over there. Or if you want more cloth frogs, you go to that one.
Based on the description that Corsican provided, can Klaus do a knowledge check of some sort?
Yeah, sure, of course. Let's see here. Arcana or crafting?
Ooh. Yes, it'll be Arcana, +5.
+5. Ooh. Yeah, as soon as she tells you about them, you know all about them. You know that these are constructs that are, let me see here. Let me give you some, I didn't expect you to roll a natural 20.
A little peek behind the secret curtain.
Yeah, so I'm going to dig a little bit into the, you think that this is probably caused by the magic of the school. So there's just a lot of magic in the school, and sometimes it bleeds into weird areas. And if those clothes have been in there long enough, perhaps some of them have picked up some of this residue magic. But they are constructs, and they have some unusual attacks and things they can do, like they can glide, so they can hop up and glide. They also have what's called lizard frill, where they can fold into a lizard shape as well. So they do some cool stuff. These small ones are typically not very dangerous, but you're not quite sure what they're doing there or why no one has addressed them being in there, or maybe no one's noticed.
Klaus will probably bring it up to Jana as they are joking about maybe Corsican being drugged or drunk. Klaus will be like, "Val, that sounds like a serious thing. Corsican, will you come with me to talk to Jana about it?"
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Let us go.
You come out, she says, "Oh, have you picked your rooms out?"
Well, yes.
We also
Yes.
explored the bathrooms. Thanks for the warning there.
Did someone leave something unpleasant?
No, if only. I'm very equipped to deal with that after being years on a boat. There were some demon frogs. Klaus knows more.
Oh, the frogs in the East Bath. Yeah, no, I did forget. They're there actually to protect students. They probably don't. They thought you were strangers, and I'll walk you in there. And so she will actually start walking towards the bathroom with you.
Okay.
So why do we need protection in the bathroom?
That is a good question. So they naturally formed in here, but they just happen to be, protectors of us. So we kind of befriended them. They become kind of our house pets.
Do you think I could take one with me into my room and have him be as my personal house pet?
They don't really leave that room. They like the clothing and they like the humidity. So you could try it.
Okay. All right.
So they don't normally attack, so there's really no harm in that being around.
No, once I show them who I am and who you are, and show them your beads, they'll be fine. So she walks you in there, and they pop out, and she pets them, and she kind of introduces them to you and shows them the beads you're wearing, the one you have braided in your hair, Klaus, and they hop on Korsakan's shoulder, one on your shoulder and one on your foot, Klaus.
Good buddies.
And you guys are friends now.
I give
so
them
cute.
a little pat, some strokes.
And Klaus and Korsakan, I'm going to have you guys roll just for funsies a perception check, if you would, please.
Damn. That's going to be a dirty 9
Dirty
for
9.
Klaus.
Please don't say that again.
A dirty no? Because Jenna.
I got an 11. I don't know if you heard that.
An 11?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. DC 10, easy enough. So you notice at the corner of your eye something a little interesting, folded into the clothes, like some sort of wrap coming out.
Into the clothes of the frogs or the other clothes?
Where the frogs came out of. So not inside the frog, but in the pile of the heap of clothing that's just sitting there.
Yeah, I go take a look at that.
Okay, yeah, you take a look at that. You pull out, looks like hand wraps. And these are actually plus 1 hand wraps of Mighty Blows.
Oh, I could really use those.
How many are there?
Just one set. So a set of 2.
Yeah, I mean, Zoe will see you pull those out and be like, I think those will help.
Zoe's not in the room right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, looks like someone who's not in the room is trying to...
Get in the mix there.
Oh, these look cool. I hope you don't mind if I take these and...
Well, I see. I don't think they'll be super useful for you, but I think they'd be mighty useful for Gordy over here. You see, he fights with his not his hands, but his vines. Yeah, his vines, and that helps a lot.
You're telling
Okay.
Korsakan, this muscle-bound, nose-ringed goon over here, that can't use some, melee.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I keep one and Gordy can get the other one, assuming it fits on
Well,
his...
see, that's not quite how it works. I'm really sorry. You can keep them. I mean, Gordy and I will do just fine. It's not like there's any danger in this university anyway. We're just kind of here to learn. So yeah, if you want to keep them and that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You're not even paying room and board, and you still want all the perks of the dorm life.
I mean,
Well, let's calm down, friends. Come on, we're all friends here. That's all right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a stir. I just know they'd be mighty useful for me, but that's okay. If you want them, you found them, you can take them.
We're gonna die in episode 5 because of this decision right now.
Also,
Korsakan's a very social person, socially motivated.
is there like
so
a
he's gonna
name
give
written
them-
on the inside of these? Do these belong to someone and they're just waiting to be cleaned?
Well, remember
And
what they said
Korsakan's
is that
stealing from another dorm mate?
that's true. But they've been there for a while and have absorbed the magic, right?
Yeah, she says, if you ask Essie, she says, oh yeah, these clothes, no one really knows where they come from. They just keep piling up here. They seem to be the abandoned clothes of the university is what we've guessed, but no one really knows. But we don't touch them.
Is
So,
it okay if we take things from here?
Yeah, sure. I don't think there's many nice things in here, but if you found those wraps, they're all yours.
I hand them over to...
So if I want my clothes cleaned, I do not put them here because I'll never get them back?
No, you want to put your clothes in the other bathroom, and they get cleaned at the end of the week. Or if you have prestidigitation, you can use that as well.
Very true.
She says, but I'm gonna head back out front. I gotta check my texts.
All right, bye.
All right.
All right.
So I give the gloves to Gordy, or
Oh, well, I
Giselle.
mean, that's mighty nice of you, but if you really want them, you can have them. You did.
I
find them.
don't. I was totally willing to offer half, but if you don't think that's going to work, you're totally welcome. Go for it. Enjoy,
Well,
my friend.
I am forever in your debt, Mr.
Yeah,
Korzkan.
no worries at all. We gotta keep each other safe in this school.
Apparently it's a little dangerous here if you don't know where you're stepping.
I like
So
it.
there's another door on the other side. You guys want to check it out together, just in case you get attacked by more frogs?
Well,
Or maybe there's a water field over there.
I mean, should we really be exploring, or should we go catch up with?
We'll say
Jean?
so. Oh, sorry. As you were thinking about that, you're like, should we really be exploring in here? You do turn around and you see something on the wall at the end of the hallway you didn't really notice until you got the time to kind of look around a little bit. And it is a giant black and white mask. I just put it in chat for you.
Ah,
It is.
Eric knows what this
Ooh.
is.
Josh does as well.
Oh, really? It is
Or at least I think so.
It's a drawing that is a little bit 3D. It comes out a little bit, and the words "All seen solutions, pay and light, let the darkness show wisdom" is inked into the wall below the mask. And there's little instructions there, and it's apparently you put a silver in the slot at the bottom, and it'll answer any question you have.
Hey guys, I think there might be something here. Does anyone have any questions? I
Yeah,
don't
I think
really.
I'll save my questions for the people that'll answer them for free.
I'll be a little more specific. The slot is actually its white eye, is where you put the silver in, kind of creepy. And you actually you write down your question, hold it up in front of the eye, the black eye, so it can see the question, and then it'll spit out an answer like an old the movie
like-
Big.
yeah.
Tells your fortune.
Fortune teller
It'll
machines.
print out your answer.
Klaus would like to inspect it.
Sure, yeah.
Part of me is just like, this is just one of those machines. Like, it's like a gimmick. There's like no real value to it outside of the fact that it's probably like a magical gimmick. Also, Josh knows who it represents. So like maybe, I feel like most people would also in game know who it represents.
I think that's fair. I mean, this is kind of a big god, so it's the god of magic, and so yeah, I would say you would know that it's probably built that way. You think it's probably built in a way so you think that it would give you good answers. The god of magic is named Nethys, I believe is how you pronounce it.
Yep.
He has the whole
Magic.
archives online that has all the rules to the game too.
Yeah, super useful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way. But
So yeah, if you want to roll, or you want perception or arcana.
I prefer Arcana.
All
Because my
right.
perception
What's
is
your bonus? 7?
5.
5. All right. You kind of you take a look at it, and you see it's mounted on the wall, but it can be lifted off. But the back is also solid, and you don't see any other way to tell what's going on without, maybe prying it apart or something like that, or smashing it open.
I think I'm gonna leave it be for now, but I'll share with the others that it doesn't seem like a trap of some sort. It doesn't look particularly dangerous. Could be of value, but maybe do a test question before you go whole hog.
It could be something we can learn from it. There was the line that when you bumped into it, that it said the darkness shows wisdom. So I think I'm going to go see if I can cut the lights off to see if that kind of shows us anything. So Atua kind of walks over to the hallway light switch and flips it on.
The light switch. In
So the lights are magical in here. So there's no switch for the lights outside. There are for inside the dorms, but you would imagine they probably dim in the evenings or come up in the evenings and then dim during the day.
I was just thinking the dark side of the face is like the wisdom side, or something like that. What are you thinking, Tua?
That makes sense. Does anyone have a question? I mean,
Come think of it, do you all have starting money?
No, my backstory, my character's wealthy, so
So you just assumed you had all that.
Yeah, unlimited money.
Good. Okay. Well, you guys moving on?
I'll make it rain. I'll throw a silver in there.
Okay. And are you writing down a question, or are you having someone else write down a question? What's the jam?
What do you think we should ask, guys?
Something we know the answer to. Like,
Yeah,
just
that's a
as
good
a
idea.
tester.
That's good. That's
do a
a
test
fantastic idea. How about we ask it? How do we succeed at the university?
Oh.
Is that too cheesy? I don't know what else to ask. I'm sorry.
It's your money. Go for it, buddy.
Well, it's not my money.
It's actually
Oh.
Otua's money.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you write down how to be successful at the Magambia.
Yeah.
Question mark. And hold it in front of the face, put the silver in the eye. You hear some moving around, like woo, woo, woo. And then a printout comes out. And it says, your penmanship has much to be desired.
Jokester's here.
Okay. Well, maybe we don't use this thing ever again. That seems a little bit useful.
Not helpful.
Looking at Otua's handwriting, is he particularly literate and good penmanship, or is it just being an obnoxious magic 8-ball?
It seems like Otua has, I would assume, have private school teaching and like nuns slapping his wrists and things of that nature, and has excellent penmanship. And you think it might be being snarky.
I think we just go out and see Jana and see what else is in store for us.
Let's just go explore the rest of campus a bit, no?
Is that
Also,
what we're supposed to be doing?
Corsican, did you pick your room?
It did. The tiny one. Nothing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get much of an itinerary or anything. I don't really know if we're supposed to do anything or what, but we might just explore.
Yeah, mainly it was to check out the dorms, pick out your rooms, and come back and meet Essie so she could bring you to the next spot.
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's go meet Essie. Oh, show.
Wait,
And so as you're
are you?
leaving here, I'm going to move you guys. Dun, 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 dun. I know you guys have been sitting around here, but there's a weird little creature over here, and it seems to be leading this chicken around. This chicken's like eating things off the floor, and he turns and she turns and sees you, and she goes, "Oh!" and she runs and hides behind the couch, and is like shaking. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Is this?
Hey there, we're just new students. You don't need to be afraid of us.
Your deep voice is fantastic. That one hit me. I don't know why. Yeah, she's like, oh no! Would you want to roll a diplomacy for me?
It's very relaxing music you got going, Josh.
16 for
16. She's like, okay. Hi. And she stands up, and she's real small, and she looks like kind of like a gnoll, but some sort of looks more like, oh man, I wish I could. I took notes of it. I can't find it.
There's that creature that whenever you put your hands next to them, they start to raise their hands, or their arms to be tickled. Half a decade, maybe
That
longer
is amazing, but no, that is
not that. Okay.
So, hi, I'm Anchor. I'm getting real nervous. I'm Anchor Root.
Well, howdy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
a bone keeper in training.
A bone keeper.
Bone keeper.
Can you tell me what that's about? I'm not familiar with that. Sounds cool though.
So thank you. It's about bones, and she's like she's getting nervous.
I give her a thumbs up. Cool.
It's okay, Miss. We're just here trying to get ourselves situated with this new accommodations and try to understand what's going on. So don't feel nervous at all around us. We're just kind of interested in learning more about you and everything about the school. Are you attending the school? Are you a student as well?
She steps out a little bit. She's like, yes, I'm here. I'm a student. I'm an initiate.
Oh, well, so are we. That's really nice to know. I'm glad to be able to meet you. My name is Zoe. And these here are my friends.
It's nice to meet you. Do you like beetles?
Love them.
In what manner? Yeah, I mean,
I'm a little impartial. I don't love or hate them. They're just beetles.
Are you friends with the beetles?
Yes, I have beetle friends. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Seems like I should say no.
Mixed answers. I like that.
And is this chicken your friend as well?
Yes, this is my chicken.
Does it have a name?
My chicken and a roast. And we're eating. There's a lot of ants. For some reason in the dorm. So we're eating them. She's eating them.
Cool.
I'm telling her to eat them.
I appreciate that. She can eat them in my room too if she wants. I don't like ants that much.
Okay. She's a little scared of some people, but she might come.
Okay.
All right. She's an A5.
Great. That makes so much sense.
So it's way back here. You know, I don't like seeing everybody all the time, so I go back here, and this is my room.
Very quaint.
She says, this is my room here, and in here, you see, it's pretty neat. There are occasional dried chicken droppings on the floor, and stacks of small, cleaned animal bones in each corner of the room. You also see, and she walks you over to several large tubs filled with dirt. And she says, "Oh, look at these over here." And she puts her claws down in there, and she pulls out these big beetles. And she's like, "Oh, this is Frankie over here, and this is Syndra. Frankie and Syndra, they're really cool. You want to come say hi?"
Why not?
Well, I didn't expect I wanted to, but now I do. So Klaus will come in, walking past the others.
I can't.
Hello, beetles! And start, I guess, tickling them? I don't know how to tickle a beetle.
So, oh yeah, they like that.
Oh, good.
Well, you can come tickle my beetles anytime you like.
Duly noted.
So nice. Well, I've had enough social interaction. It's nice to meet you. I'll see you guys later.
I can't believe this basket case's room is cleaner than Essie's.
Yeah.
Can I roll like a perception check or arcana for the bones? I don't know what that is about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, do you have a religion?
I do not have a plus on religion. Not trained.
Is anyone else trained that is interested?
I assume it's a secret roll.
All right, yeah, no, you're, other than being kind of weird, maybe, she doesn't seem like a psychopath or anything, but...
Oh, good.
that you know of.
After I just tickled her beetles, I would hate to find out now that
She's
she's
excited to tickle those beetles anytime you want.
I know.
But yeah, why there's bones and what a bone keeper is, you are not sure.
By chance, I know I probably didn't roll high enough with that knowledge, but does it look similar to the bones that we looked at during the test? Are there like scratch markings and shit like that?
No, they're animal bones.
Oh, that's right. It's the other one. Yeah. Okay.
Are they chicken bones?
There may be some chicken bones in there. Would you like to take a look?
Could I ask with my diplomacy?
Sure.
Skills?
Yeah.
That is 6 plus my 7 would be 13.
13. What do you ask? How do you ask it?
A lot of bones you got there around your neck, and I'm just kind of curious. How many chickens have you had recently?
You said, well, yes, it is very sad. I've lost some chickens, but it's okay. I put them back to the earth, and I celebrate them in my own ritual way. I do miss my chickens that I've lost.
That's very sad. I'm very sorry to hear that. I completely understand that. It's very nice of you to kind of lay them to rest back into the earth.
Thank you. I love your plant.
His name's Gordy.
Monster.
His name's Gordy.
He's cool, but he can stay outside.
Yeah, he doesn't like beetles too much. They kind of eat his friends,
Oh yeah. Well, it's a circle of life.
Yeah. No, I understand. That's why he's staying outside.
That's 2 Lion King references in 2 episodes. Killing it. And not one Harry Potter
I was about to say.
We're doing good so far. Just mess with Disney in every way.
Otua kind of gets the vibe that this character maybe sacrifices the chickens to harness some powers to get along in battle.
It's a lot of conclusions that Otua jumped to based on this character. It seems very battle worthy.
family.
Yeah. Otua immediately is like, how do they fight?
Just keep an eye out for this one.
Could I roll for a
really though, if you guys could leave my room, please.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Bye, Beatles.
And then drag you guys out if you're headed out.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
So you guys head back out and talk to Essie, and she says, "Oh, how did you?" Or I'm talking like our anchor again. Oh, great! How was the dorm? Did you all pick out a room?
Yeah, everyone seemed to find something. I'm going to stay at home if that's okay. I mean, I live not too far from here, and my wife, I don't think she'd really like it if I stayed away from home too long.
Oh, of course, yeah. You're welcome to come and go. Just make sure you're on time. So what we're going to do is we are going to have... I'm going to bring you over to the dining hall, and I'm going to bring you over to the store, the supply store for students, and then you guys get the evening to yourselves. And in the morning, we will start your service projects. So over 5 days, we're going to have 5 projects for you. And that's how you will begin the school year.
Klaus, as Essie's going over that, will lean over to Corsican and be like, so you mentioned party room. What if we had Zoe sign up for a room and just turn his room into a party room?
I think that's a great idea. I was thinking that myself. Let's discuss it at dinner.
All right, done.
I thought you didn't like to party though, Klaus.
I don't like parties in my room. I don't like cleaning up after us.
Oh, of course. Okay, no worries. I'll take care of cleanup after the parties.
So
if you're all ready, well, I'll take you. She's getting country here because I'm from Kentucky, and everybody ends up sounding country. She says, if you all are ready, I'll go ahead and take you over to the dining hall.
Yeah.
let's do it.
Great. So you head over to the dining hall. It's a rainy day, so most people seem to be inside the dining hall, but there's lots of seating outside. Looks like on sunny days this must be super packed. People must really take advantage of it. You go in, it's a large kitchen. I don't have a map for it, although I looked for one for some time. That we could use on YouTube, but there's a large chicken. It's a large kitchen.
Wow.
There is chicken, and it's very warm and by a giant fire in the back. But the whole place is nice and warm and comfy. There's students everywhere eating mangoes, plantains, pounded yam, spicy stews, and a woman comes out. And she introduced herself, and I will give you her picture here. And she says, "Hello, I'm Lamusi Yao. I'm the head chef here. I always love to meet the new students. How are you all doing?" And she gives each of you a mango.
Thank you. I'm great.
These are so ripe and delicious. If you don't eat it now, you gotta eat it later. It's delicious.
Well,
This is
if you don't mind.
I ate mine now.
So, one bite. It is one of the best mangoes you've ever had in your life. It is wonderful. She says, most of the workers here will get to know you by sight, but I did want to bring by, I'm very busy, but I want to bring by your bead for you. And so she brings by a little mango-shaped bead as well. Drops each one for each of you for your beaded strand, for your initiate strand. And she says, now if anybody needs money on some downtime, this is a great place to make some money. I have a few different jobs that students tend to do for me. Or if you don't, then I can't wait to have you eat my food here and enjoy dinner. Dinner will be ready in about an hour or two. Feel free to come by, after you're viewing the campus and have some food. It's on the house. Everything is included with your hefty fee that you pay yearly here.
Well, that's very
so
nice
which-
of you. I'm looking forward to trying some of your fare. Can't wait to dig in.
Great! Oh, great! That's it's gonna be amazing. Tonight we're having some great pounded yam with a stew that has tomatoes and goat meat. It is incredible.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Very excited. Don't think I've had that good food in quite some time.
Y'all need to come by for Molly's cooking. She I don't want to say this in front of Lumosi, but she's one of the best cooks I've ever had the pleasure of sampling food from. So we'll do that some other time though.
Perhaps tomorrow.
Great meeting you.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to say she is played by Viola Davis. Although I don't do voices like that, so
No, didn't get that at all
don't
from
do
that
voices.
voice, but
yeah, that's fair. That is fair. And so she heads back to the kitchen to keep cooking. She seems very in the middle of things, very always busy with her hands. And if you have nothing else, Essie is going to take you to the next spot.
Yes, please.
Go
Learn
ahead.
how to make money. We're learning how to get hooked up with our dealer. We're getting the 1-2s.
yeah.
Essie says, "Yeah, you're going to love the next place. It's the powder pile. Well, that's what we call it, but essentially, it's your student supply store. And you walk over to student supply store, and it is a packed store of all kinds of nicks and knacks and things you can buy. It's kind of like has a big counter, kind of like long counter, like a gun shop. You know, if you've in the movies." I don't go to many gun shops
Or
in
if
real
you're
life,
from
so
Kentucky.
Yeah, right.
And so, it's a big, long thing. And there's this little guy. He is a lizard man.
I think they're called lizard folk.
Yes.
Oh, look at that
Yes, we
smile.
don't do lizard man anymore. Lizard
Oh, that's
folk.
not even a lizard folk. Come on.
No, I lied. It's a kobold.
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
So at first you thought he was a lizard man, but he's actually a kobold. And he says, it's played by Steve Buscemi. And he
that's
says,
good.
hey
Oh.
guys, hey, I'm Zokan. It's nice to meet you. Come on in.
Hey, Zokan.
Hey, that's
He says,
kind of like my name. My name's Zoe too.
Oh, really? Okay, another Zoe. I appreciate having another Zoe in town at the school here. But here, I'm going to run you through the 1s and 2s here. Right now, I'm working on some things in the back, but let me give these to you. And he pulls out like a clunk of clay, and he pulls a piece off and gives each to a piece of clay each of you. He says, roll those into like a ball for me while we're talking.
All right.
But okay.
Get a
Seems
lot of
odd.
art supplies at this school.
Yeah. More than art supplies, you look behind this guy, and there are on the walls and shelves. There's just tons and tons of powders in jars. They're like clear jars, and they all have probably magical powders in them. And he goes to the back while you're rolling your balls. And, he comes back out at your beetles. You're touching his beetles, and he comes back out with a chest, and he opens the chest up, and it's like a pirate chest, has gold in it. And he starts counting coins, ching, 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 and he gives you each 40 gold pieces. He says, here's your initiation stipend.
Ooh.
And as long as you remain in good standing as students here, and you'll receive 4 gold pieces and basic supplies at the beginning of each month. He also pulls out basic supplies for you, so scrolls and ink and everything you need for a class at a magical school. He says, but take care what you buy. This is your goal for the entire semester. And speaking of buying, he's behind him. He pulls a shelf back, and there's just tons of gear. So pretty much any adventuring gear, alchemical items, held or worn items up to 3rd level. He has oils, potions, wands, and scrolls up to 5th level, and staves up to 6th level. He says, I buy too. So if you need, buy at half price anything that you want to bring back. Open from 10 a.m. to sunset.
Wow, that's great. So we get 40 gold pieces off the bat, plus some money a month.
He says, now give me your balls back. So he takes the clay balls back from you that you've been rolling, and he puts them in a little case, and then from underneath he pulls out already fired up 10 glass beads. So you assume as he takes the old ones, he must fire them up and then give them to the next students. So you each get a 10 glass bead. It's in the shape of a bulging sack, a small bulging sack.
All right, then.
Okay.
So
Great.
A tan sack bead.
Great.
10 sack bead. This is where we are
It
in
is.
2021.
Okay. Wonderful.
Man,
you.
it's going great. I'm creating this like little line in my hair of a tan sack bead.
Klaus, you look amazing.
mango bead.
It fits you so well.
That's
The
thank
sack
you.
keeps hitting your face. Get in your mouth.
Oh man. Ooh. We're adults here.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Wow. I got myself. All right. Great. Yeah. And Essie says, yeah, that's pretty much all I need to show you for the day. So great to have you on board. We're going to meet first thing in the morning, right after sunrise, and we'll talk about your first service project.
And this will we be meeting at the dorm at a particular location?
Yeah. Well, we all stay in the dorm, so except for
Zoe.
Zoe over here. So yeah, meet me in front of the dorm at first, right after first light, or you'll see me around if you're up early. I'm up very early. I like to go out and work out, and with Hiram and I, we'll typically do some sparring early in the morning. So I'll be around.
Maybe I'll see you before first lights then.
Excellent. Okay, great. Good seeing you, and you guys are free for the evening.
I definitely think we should discuss how Corsican's going to have a party of some sort.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Always have to
Make
have
sure
a big
that's-
party first night, right?
Well, Cheshire has an entire brewery in his room, or so you've heard. So maybe he can supply the goods.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think we had a good first night.
Yeah.
You guys go to your new rooms, unpack, enjoy your evening, and get up in the morning. Cosby got up early. Maybe you saw her in the morning. She headed out to get her exercise on. But in the morning, you guys walk out the front, and she is out there, and so is Teacher Otz.
Okay.
And so is a shorter dwarf with a slightly darker skin than most dwarves. And they all kind of wait. Essie's like, hi. And Professor Ott comes up to you and says, students, welcome to your first real day of school. I'm really glad you guys are here, and I've sat and meditated on what we talked about yesterday. And I have something for you, a gift as my welcome to school for you. And he waves his hand across the air, and 6 objects appear and float in the air. There's a flickering candle, a balanced scales, a multi-pronged key, pursed lips, an open hand with an eye in the palm, and a running hourglass. And he says, I'd like for each of you to choose one of these.
So is it one at a time we choose?
Yeah, unless you want to all speak at once.
He's usually less than helpful, especially on a podcast. So
That's true. Very true.
All right, Zoe, how about you first? What do you choose?
Also, is this like one of those white elephant gifting situations where, like, if he picks what I want, can I take it from him and he has to go back and pick something else?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. So,
well, I'm not entirely sure what all these things mean, but I'm a little drawn to the open hand with the eye in the middle of it. It's kind of speaking to me, and kind of as he says it, you kind of see a little bit of Zoe's eyes. One of them is actually a slightly different color than the other one. One is a brown, the other one is a green eye. So, I don't know, maybe he's got something for eyes.
Freaky. Well, the palm floats kind of towards you and hovers in front of you. It says, how about you, Corsican? What would you like to choose?
That key sounds very interesting. I'd like to choose that, please.
Okay, the key moves in front of you, floats in front of you, and it's like, it almost looks solid, but you can tell it's hologrammy, so you can see a little bit through it. He says, how about Otua?
Ortua
What would you
stares
like?
longingly and, regrets the loss of his sister Rylana and says, I wish I had more time with her. Time. And grabs the hourglass.
So deep.
It's good. I like it. Hourglass floats right in front of you. And then finally he says, Klaus, what do you choose?
Well, to be quite frank, I only remembered the items that were chosen. So,
What is left?
yes, please.
There are pursed lips, balanced scales, and
A flickering candle.
flickering candle. Thank you.
Actually, I'll take the candle.
The candle, okay. If I had to guess, I thought you would, not you, but your character would choose balanced scales.
That was the other option, but I feel like since I ignited the candle in the test, it was rather appropriate.
I like it. Well, these all float in front of you, and the other two disappear. And then he does this, and they all float into your chest, like right where your heart is. And your whole body gets warm, and you each gain a magical spell, a cantrip.
Very
Flickering
nice.
candle. Klaus, you get dancing lights as a primal innate spell.
Nice.
The multi-pronged key for Korsikan, you get mage hand as an arcane innate spell. Otua, you chose the running hourglass, and you get stabilize.
Oh, cool.
And finally, Zoe, you chose the open hand with eye in the palm. You get shield as an arcane innate spell.
Very
And
interesting.
it's very interesting.
Can I choose the scales?
No, you already chose.
If you're curious, the
Oh, yeah,
scales
that's-
were guidance, and the
Oh.
pursed lips were message.
Who needs hero points when you get free cantrips?
Exactly. He says, well, I wish you best on your adventure today. And he he parts ways with you guys, heads off. And Essie says, go ahead.
Are you going to give us our first project, sir?
He says, oh, Essie has you from here. I hear it's a good one. And
right.
Essie says, yes, actually, as part of your acceptance into the Magambia, you'll be performing a period of public service to the school and those around it. Us senior initiates decided to incorporate this into lessons of skills and magic of each of the 5 branches of the university. So we'll do 1 branch a day. And she says, for today, I want you to meet Hybrim. And Hybrim says, hey, hello. He says, but today's is going to be a lot about chickens. And on that note, we're going to end episode 2.
Ooh.
Like the chicken theme here. It's not bad.
There's been a solid chicken theme throughout the episode.
Yeah.
Chicken Cliffy.
Ooh,
I love the
just
chicken
kind.
theme.